Good morning. We start with looking at Bitcoin today. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's going on. Weekly close. Let's go. Okay, interesting. Okay, that was wrong. It's the one. So that's the... Oh, bless me. Oh, wow. Okay. It's the end. Okay. So the bull market ends on the 14th of December 26? No, that's impossible. That can't happen. Mm-hmm. 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 Good morning, David. How's it going? So something I just realized now. Have a look at this. So Daniel's EW count, I just did a fib time on it. So here's EW count for the current market. That was the previous market. He did a 1 to 0 to 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. That was his count. I've got it here. The CCEW count. Right? So you've got the 0 to the 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4 to the 5. David's asking how far into the halving, and he's sleepy. I'm sleepy too. I'm sleepy too. But we must continue to analyze. We are analysts. All right, look at this. All right, this is Daniel's count. Let me just this is Daniel's count. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I just did a fib time. From the 0 to the 3 to the 4. Not sure exactly where the 4 is, but let's just say it's the middle one. Or maybe the last one before the impulse. very subjective where the 4 lies. But look, the 618 comes perfectly to the bottom here at 15k. And the 1, so subjective, but if this is a range, if this was a range, this 4 was a range, then potentially you could have the 618 come into the bottom here and the 1 come into the bottom here, which makes me think something else, which makes me think something else about this. If that was to be true, then the 1.618 comes in March 25, exactly a year. That would be the peak of the 3, which we're in now. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're actually in the 3 right now. And we've just completed leg 1 of 3. That's what I'm thinking. We've already done our 1 and 2. That's what I'm thinking. Well, let me have a look. So that was an ABC correction. This was our 1. Get rid of these. Get rid of that. That's correct. That's correct. All right. That was our 1. This is our 2. We're in the 3 now. Don't know how this is going to work. That's going to throw everyone off, because I don't think anyone thinks we're in the 3 at the moment. If we are in the 3, we've already completed leg 1 of 3. Excuse me. So the 1 to the 2 was a 1-to-1. Look, see here? There to there was like a 1-to-1. We have that here. It's like a 1-to-1. If I do a to there, on the 1 you had the second wave, the third wave was the 1. So no. It was wave 3 of 3 was on the 1. Wave 3 of 3. The wave 3 of 3 start March. That's the impulsive one. The wave 3 of 3. And then it's the 5. Right. That makes things a little bit more interesting. So from the 4 to the bottom is a 618. The 4 to the bottom is a 618. All to the bottom is a 618. To the 1 is the impulsive move. So the next one is the impulsive move. Right. That was the one. Shit. And Bitcoin's going up, to be honest with you. I think we're in wave 3 of 3 at the moment. Excuse me. That's what it looks like. It's going to throw everyone off. A lot of people are going to miss this move because they're waiting. That's what I think. That's look, that's the pivot. There to there. Roughly. Look at the 1. It comes perfectly, almost perfectly to this low here. It starts to move up. And so on the 618, it's not exact. It's not exact, so I don't know. Alright, so I'm thinking now that maybe we're in the 3. Say the 1 started here somewhere. That was the 1. This was the 2. 3, 4, 5. That's kind of what I'm imagining right now. So we could actually be in the 3 right now. It does make sense as well because you kind of had 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, A, B, C. This was crazy impulsive. That's the 1. This is the 1 all the way up to there. You have your A, B, C, and now we've started the 3. As soon as you get back above there, you long for the heavens. All right. So that's basically what I'm imagining now. I think it's gonna. This is the 3, and we're doing the wave 1 of the 3. This is the wave 1 of 3. A little bit of a consolidation, and then you move into the 3 of 3, which will push us to there, and then the last one, which is the 5 of 3. Then you've completed your 3. So if you put that there, okay. Let me just put that on this for now. Yesterday's daily candle, high volume, bullish candle, closed above the daily level. Let's see if these hold, which one of these hold the support, if they hold the support. And there's a bearish candle on the 12-hour. And price going down now. These are forming a local high here. You're gonna have a nice support level here. You see. Okay. We're into resistance. We're into some daily levels. Naked volume. Got any untapped ones? Let me have a look on XO. Oh, we've got a lack of participants at the highs. And some single prints. Over down. It was cleared though. Four, 5, 6, 1, 0. Some single prints. 4, 5, 6, 1, 0. No, 4, 5, 5, 4. 4, 5, 5, 8, 5. 4, 5, 5, 8, 5. Let's see what that looks like. The monthly level. Weekly level. I mean, that was my prediction. Look, I said goes into the 886, starts to go down again to form this consolidation triangle. That's one idea that I have in mind. If we don't go up, this is what we're forming, I think. So I mean, that's pretty amazing so far, isn't it? Look at that. What the hell? I don't know what to say. I pretty much drew that out, didn't I? I took a short, as you know. We both did. And I've taken profit on that as well. It's amazing, huh? Look. I'm pretty amazed. Sometimes I amaze me. It's one thing predicting the future, it's another thing trading your prediction. Log into my Bybit. I just want to see if I can. Oh, I can't log in, can I? Let me see. Let me try. There we go. Let's try anyway. Authentication. Now look at my Bybit account. See if I can see the trades. I'll show you. That trade was really good, yeah. I did a really good trade yesterday. Good. Don't know if I can show you guys. It's so hard using computers these days. No, can't show you. So annoying. All right. I'm really interested in this, and very interested in this pattern that I've drawn. So basically this one up to there. Right. I'll show this to David and see what he thinks. David, you there? Don't leave me. Sleepy. Can I paste it here? No. Right. Show it to him. When I tweet that, that's pretty impressive. So that's something interesting, David, just to see if this plays out. I mean, that could be the pivot high now. So I was just checking my short, and I'm just going to make sure I don't get stopped out, because I do like this trade. I've got the stop loss at break even, but now I'm thinking of shorting. Actually, I've kind of, in my mind, has changed a little bit just by seeing this. Makes me think, okay, yeah, why not? Look at that. It's when you predict something and it happens, you just that wasn't, yeah. I mean, the only other thing that it could do right now, you know, is squeeze up. So you only got two choices now. You either turn or you squeeze. I don't see the price that you're not going to make a higher high now and not squeeze. And then it'll be easy to see the change. Then you could just change your bias so long. But that 886 might hold. So let me just get rid of this now. We've got SPs down here. So I think the next long I'm really interested in is down here. Be nice to get like a back test somewhere. Or maybe a swing failure of these lows, come back up. Look, we're outside of this value area now. All right. What's that? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that now. Yeah, that's the one. Huh? It'd be amazing if it did this, huh? Because that would be it. That would be the high. It wouldn't if it wouldn't go higher now. That would be it. You wouldn't expect it to go higher than that. The 886 held. So our next target is the 886 down here now. Potentially. It's 16% down. I don't know. I can't say. Can you see any harmonics? So look. No, not really. This one, a bat? Could it be a bat? See as though do, yeah. Bullish bat here? No. It's the other way around. It's an M. Bearish bat. Bearish bat? No, because the D goes higher. No, I don't see anything. Basically, that's a bit. This is a bearish pattern to begin with, because it goes down. So it has to be a bearish pattern. And then the only one where the B doesn't go under, the D goes above. The D always goes above when the B's are under. So the only thing you could form here, okay, yeah. These are all bearish, but so the way you'd know if it's bearish, what I'm seeing is this. So this is the difference between bullish and bearish if this plays out. Get rid of these. So at the moment, I've got this as just a normal equal triangle, which could break out up to the upside based on this kind of idea, with the last point coming into the 50% mark, which is here. Right, we're really early in this, so there's no idea to know if this is going to pan out. I would expect a little bit of a ranging here before it drops, if it was like a little bit of a failed auction in these highs. You're basically looking for something similar to this or this. Basically, you're looking for 3 days in the highs here. What day is it today? Saturday. So Sunday. Today and tomorrow in the highs. 2 days in the highs. Monday in the highs. Or Monday drop. Maybe Monday also in the highs. 3 days in the highs. And then a drop. And you just can't make a higher high. That was your pivot. Your pivot's put in. Just like here, you've put your pivot in the lows. But the pivot here was put in on the expansion candle. Whether you take the liquidity or not, that's a question. We don't know. We don't know if we take the liquidity from that candle or not. But I think an SFP off that candle high is an easy short. I think that would be a short to have for sure. So that's my one trade idea right now. And I think you just go take it one time and see what happens. You either succeed or you fail, basically, on that idea, on this trade. And if that succeeds, then you're basically going down all the way. So that would be a really amazing trade, actually. You're basically going down all the way. Potentially. It's like a 1-to-20 ratio trade. If that happened, if that played out. All right, so let's see if that plays out. And that add alert. SFP short. BTC. Okay, so I've got that short idea in play right now. Yeah, go up. And it's dropped right down again. Maybe, you know, form another, like some kind of head and shoulders pattern here. Neckline break and just sell off. But this is too, I mean, the time frame doesn't work. So could we get a push up tomorrow? Yep. Little push up on Monday and then the sell off. Yep, something like that. If that SFP, if you get an SFP there, and you might not, because the other thing you can get, just lower highs, you know, lower highs, and then just drops. You know, you could get lower highs like that. So I would think either like some kind of SFP, or let's see if we start forming lower highs, like some kind of flat bottom triangle or something, ranging or something. I don't know. Let's see what forms. Yeah. That's kind of what I'm looking for right now. To go up, you have to take the high, and we have to see how the price reacts, because you could also, you know, you could also squeeze, and if the volume comes in after you squeeze, then you're going higher, you know, and then you're pushing. You have to see how that plays out. I wouldn't necessarily take the SFP of this high. I would probably want the price to come back underneath this high. Yeah, because what you don't want is the price to go up, squeeze, come back down, find support of this high, just to continue and just find this be an SR flip on this high here, this local high. You'd really want the price to come back underneath this high if we had a squeeze up. So that would create a different pattern, not the pattern that I'm thinking of. If we did SFP this higher high here, this high here, then looking at you could potentially be forming some kind of cipher. See that? Or a shark? No. Like a cipher? No, not a cipher either. I don't know. No, you're not really, huh? I don't see it because the bees, you're coming down and the bees don't go higher. So no, you're not forming any kind of pattern. That'd be weird. This is from here. Coming from down, so it should be bearish. So you actually, you don't want the B to go higher. It wouldn't work. Don't know what that would be. All right, so just something to bear in mind for some short potentials right now. For longs, I think we have this single prints down here, so I'd be quite interested in that. That lands back at the monthly level here, lower down. I mean, a nice long there. If we break to go to the neckline, that's kind of what I'm thinking on these single prints. But obviously you'll be counter trending then, because you've just formed a topping pattern back into the daily level to go down. It'd be like a 382. Be like a 382 back into the daily level. If we don't get a swing failure at the top there, then you could potentially go down for another short there, and then probably I'm thinking of a long here to the daily level, some kind of reversal here. It's kind of what I'm thinking right now. And then if it goes up, it goes up. We just whatever. Basically, that's what I'm thinking. Some kind of topping pattern here, either lower highs or head and shoulders, right? If we break up, we break up. That's going to be a squeeze, followed by volume, followed by bullish continuation. We can't trade that. We just have to let it consolidate and figure something out. But going short is a lot easier because we are in the highs. We have a invalidation. You can short with the invalidation, or you can take a swing failure, or you can wait for it to break down and take the first significant retrace. That's kind of what I'm imagining. You have this previous range here. So the price is, at the moment, it's sitting above the value area high of the previous range at the moment. It's in a bullish consolidation area above a previous range, but we had pretty high volume in this sell. So if we don't squeeze, then we are going down. So it's all about whether we squeeze or not, and if we squeeze, then it's it's going to be about whether short center as well. We're still ranging here, so I mean right now that's a long scalp right now potentially. Could we range a little bit more here? I think we're probably ranging here at the moment. I think a lot of people are quite bullish right now, so maybe for the next 2 days we'll be ranging here. I don't foresee a continuation. We'll see. Let me correct this. So, SFP and then single prints. That's good. All right. So probably looking for 3 days of ranging here. We either take the high or we don't, and no one can predict that. But on the previous consolidation ranges, we made a high, and the high was taken 3 times, with the last one taking the final high. In these lows, the low was taken 1 time. We've made our high. Do we take it 1 time or more than 1 time? We don't know, you know. Or do we just form higher lows for 3 days of lower highs for a drop? And this is kind of what I'm thinking right now. 3 days of lower highs and then drop, you know, and fuck the longs. Pardon my language, but yeah, that's what happens. You get bullish in the highs and you get punished. That's what I'm imagining, punishment. Let me have elixir again. Okay, elixir. It's a scalp. Doing the scalp on the imbalances. Do I see any divergences? No, not right now. Let me just have a look at a bit of a higher time frame. No divergences. Okay, there is a little bit of divergence. Very slight higher time frame divergence. I don't know how you would take whether you take that seriously or not. But you see the CVD is exactly the same point as here, and here the price was higher. So there is a slight divergence on this rise up. CVD slightly divergent. It's bearish, but I think if we start getting some local divergence, then you can get really bearish. I think that will be the signal. If the CVD can go up now, and the price can kind of meh, then I think that would be a good place to get bearish, really bearish in the highs. That would be nice. It would be nice to see that. We can start shorting that like madmen. Right, I think that's Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I'm pretty set. I think if we do make a high here, then we're in the wave. Then we're in the wave 3 or 3 already. Like that was our consolidation. So that would change a lot of things when it comes to the EW count. But we're not there yet, so we have to see how that plays out. Right? Excuse me.